If you clicked on this video, you most likely watch anime. I watch anime. A bunch of people watch anime nowadays. And most of us, if not all of us, we all share one thing in common. Actually, multiple things. Liking anime, liking manga, talking to the community, having a top 5 list, having a top 10 list. I think that a bunch of people like anime so much that even people from other communities like anime, such as the rhythm game community. And so I thought to myself while scrolling through Twitter, do Osu players watch anime? So I have embarked on a quest, and I come back with the findings of this quest, as I have gone around and asked 16 different Osu players, top Osu players and well-known Osu players in the Osu community, what their top 5 favorite anime are of all time. So stick around and see how the tier list would look like and see if your favorite Osu player made it on this list. No, seriously, watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. So as you can see here, I have gathered 15 different Osu players that are well known in the Osu community, and I'm going to rank their top 5 favorite anime of all time on a tier list. Full disclaimer though, I don't consider myself an anime enthusiast. Actually, no, that's a lie. An anime elitist. But for this video specifically, I will take commands in judging people's anime takes. Also, before we start, I just want to share quickly my top 5 favorite anime, and those are Angel Beats, Bocchi the Rock, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Re:Zero, and Granblue Dreaming. So to start things off, we are going to begin with Digital Hypno's top 5 favorite anime. When I asked him to give me his top 5 list, he ranked them. And this is his favorite anime ranked from 1 to 5. First off, Nagi no Asukara, Haganai, Death Note, Excel World, and Nichijou. Now off rip, there are some anime here that I have not watched, like Nagi no Asukara, Haganai, Excel World. But I have watched Death Note and Nichijou. They're pretty good. They're pretty good shows. Nichijou being the comedy slice of life show, and Death Note being the very drama and darkish theme anime. Nagi no Asukara and Haganai I have not seen, but I do know of Haganai. Haganai is known as that one comedic anime with this scene right here. Excel World being the series that is made by the same person that made Sword Art Online, if I remember correctly. So with this top 5 list, I will give it, since I can't be very biased, but I will be the judge for this one video, I'm going to give Digital Hypno's top 5 ranked a solid B tier. High B tier, I would say that. That's a good starting base for now. Actually, I should probably change this one real quick. Boom. Alright, now we're set for the next ones. Next up, we have Umbre. Now, Umbre, when I asked him for his top 5, he gave it to me unranked and only gave me 4 shows. So this is probably not going to be a good ranking, but I'll see what I can do for now. So his top 5 unranked are Attack on Titan, Madoka Magica, Naruto, Death Parade, and that's it. As I said, he only gave me 4, not 5. Just based off the 4 that he gave me, Attack on Titan is pretty good, pretty well-known show. Everyone likes it. Madoka Magica, pretty niche, but also only a select few people would watch and like it. I can attest to that. I've watched the first 3 episodes, and I did like it. I would continue watching it. Naruto, of course, being one of the big 3. I personally didn't watch it, and frankly, I don't think I want to. I'm already too dedicated to One Piece. Death Parade is actually a pretty good show. I like that one. If you know anime openings, you'll definitely recognize Death Parade's opening. Everyone should know it at this point. I don't think I know anyone who doesn't know Death Parade. For this 4 out of 5 unranked list of anime from Umbre, I would have to give it. See, this is hard because he only gave me 4 out of 5, so I can't really rank it high. Then again, it's a pretty diverse set of anime. I would give it. I mean, props for him for diversity. I would just give it an A tier. Like, honestly, this is a pretty good list. Moving on to the next person, it is an honor to have this person on my list right here. Mirai. Now, I mentioned before in my previous video, Mirai is one of the content creators that I have looked up to because of his videos and his content creation status. He's a very funny guy, and I was lucky enough to even get a response from this guy. I messaged him out of the blue on Instagram, and just I threw just a fucking Hail Mary to see if he would actually respond to my DM. Thankfully, he did. And this is his top 5. I'm gonna be very I'm not gonna be biased for this one, by the way, just so you know. He gave it to me ranked, and this is his ranked top 5. Re:Zero, Attack on Titan, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Made in Abyss, and Kaguya-sama Love is War. Made in Abyss, I haven't watched it yet, but I have seen a decent amount of talk about it, and I do look forward to watching it. Kaguya-sama, I fully read the manga. Honestly, for this top 5, even though it may sound basic, and I'm trying really hard not to be biased here, I would have to give it probably a low A. I'm pretty sure Mirai has watched a shit ton of anime. He's an anime watcher. I can easily tell by this list here. He watches anime a shit ton. But these being this top 5, honestly, they're pretty basic choices and very popular choices, but I don't blame him for that. I don't think they would be like a high B, low A. Actually, I'll probably have to move it down. I mean, if he put very niche choices, then I would call him based. But yeah, right now it's probably in between A and B, low A to top of B. I'm just going to keep it at top of B for now. Next up on the list is Zurinator. Now, Zurinator's list is a little tricky because when I asked her top 5, she was streaming at the time, and she wasn't able to give me a perfect top 5 tier list. Her reasons were that 1, she couldn't think of any. 2, she hasn't watched anime in a long time. So the responses she gave me made total sense. Also, I think she was busy practicing for an OSU tournament. I'm not entirely sure. She was very locked in her gameplay. But yeah, so the top 4 shows that she gave me are number 1, Parasite, My Little Pony. I don't know why she gave me that. She probably took it from chat if I remember correctly. Future Diary ? She did say that she kind of watched it way back when, but that's the only one she could have thought of. And Valkyrie Drive. Now Valkyrie Drive, you guys will probably not recognize the name, but you'll definitely recognize this GIF right here that I'm just going to put up on screen. Yeah, it's that show. Honestly, this feels like a meme list, but she put Parasite as a first option. So if I were to rank this properly, the fact that My Little Pony's on there and Valkyrie Drive is on there as well, this is probably just going to be a C tier, honestly, a C tier list. Future Diary in the big 2026 being mentioned. Not a very good show if you try and watch it nowadays. Very edgy for its time. I mean, it did give us the first yandere of all time. I'm going to put a picture up here just to give you a reference of how yandere this character is. You're not going to get into this one. Alright, next up on this list, we're going to move on to Badu. Now, I'm going to say Badur because it sounds French. Badur, but he's Romanian. Oh, shit. Forget that. For his top 5, he couldn't give me a top 5. When I asked him on his stream, he could actually only give me 1, and that is One Punch Man. One Punch Man is the only show he's watched, and fitting because One Punch Man is only one show. But yeah, so I'm going to have to rank that at F tier. Only one show, man. Come on, you gotta watch more shows, or at least remember you watched more. That's fine. One Punch Man season 1 was pretty good. Season 2 was alright. Season 3, oh boy, I don't want to talk about season 3. I have yet to watch it. I had high hopes for it, but man, just looking at the pictures of it. Oh. Next up on this list, we have Squashy Boy. Squashy Boy, everyone's favorite keyboard maker for YouTubers and the favorite skit maker for OSU videos and other stuff. I will say I cannot get my hands on him physically and figuratively, so I could not get his anime list. However, I did go to his AniList. AniList, the anime ranking website that's better than Mal. Don't find me on that. And I just took off the top 5 most ranked shows that he ranked on there, and those are A Silent Voice, Attack on Titan Season 3 specifically, Bocchi the Rock, Domestic Girlfriend, and Steins Gate. Now, off rip, Silent Voice being number 1 as a movie makes sense. It's a pretty decent movie. I have it physically, and I plan to watch it again. Attack on Titan Season 3 specifically, kind of a weird choice, but then again, it was a turning point for the show and very, very, very great in terms of animation and lots of stuff happening on there. Bocchi the Rock, hell yeah. Bocchi the Rock, Supremacy. I love that show. He loves it too, hell yeah. Domestic Girlfriend, on the other hand, oh boy, that is most likely his guilty pleasure. I don't think that this ranking is going to be very high for him. Steins Gate being on there. I recently watched Steins Gate. It's actually a really, really good show. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Very well-known sci-fi show. I highly recommend you watch that. I would give Squashy's list based off of AniList. I can't really rank it any higher than that. Domestic Girlfriend is really bringing it down, but Bocchi the Rock is raising it really high, as well as Silent Voice and Steins Gate. Bottom of C, top of C. Ooh, yeah, top of C. I'm going to have to give it top. I can't be biased. I can't be biased. Can't be biased for Bocchi the Rock. Can't be biased for Bocchi the Rock. Bottom of B. Bottom of B, high C. That's it. That's exactly what I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it. Moving on. Next Osu player on this list. We are moving on to Kiryu. So Kiryu, I was able to catch his stream and asked him live what his top 5 are. He was enthusiastic about it. So here's his top 5, not ranked. Or maybe ranked. I don't remember. Number 1, Steins Gate. Oh, we're getting Steins Gate again. Durarara, Angel Beats, Code Geass, and Assassination Classroom. Now, these 5, honestly, pretty decent shows. I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I haven't really completed Assassination Classroom Season 2, but I do plan on getting on that. Code Geass is the one I still have yet to watch out of this list. If you like Pulp Fiction, the movie, you'll definitely like Durarara. Durarara has the pacing and cinematography similar to that of Pulp Fiction, so I highly recommend you watch that one. Steins Gate being number 1. Of course, people like Steins Gate. There's a recurring pattern for Steins Gate on here, I will say. Angel Beats, my number 1 favorite. You should watch it. Very drama heavy, and if you watch the entire show, you're going to get PTSD when you hear that one piano note that appears in the show, and you're going to shed a tear 100%. So, if I were to rank this, I would give Kiryu's list a pretty solid high A. Actually, no. I would give it an S tier. Not being biased for Angel Beats and Durarara, but my goodness, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty diverse in terms of action stuff on there. You got sci-fi, you got drama, you got romance in there, you got mechs. Who doesn't like mechs? Osu content creator number 8. We're moving on to Kablaze. Now, Kablaze, he gave me his top 5, actually top 6, surprisingly, ranked. So from number 1 to number 5, I'm going to mention number 6 at the end of this list, but here goes. Cyberpunk Edge Runners at number 1, Mushoku Tensei at number 2, Oni Mai at number 3, World God Only Knows at 4, and Vinland Saga at number 5. Number 6 being Ponyo, which even though it doesn't really count for this top 5, I still do recommend Ponyo. It's a pretty decent anime movie that's similar to like Disney vibes. Edge Runners being a top contender for a very popular anime, especially in the mainstream from nowadays. Mushoku Tensei number 2, very good show, very popular. I really like it. You guys should watch it. There's some heavy topics in there, but push through if you're mature enough to handle them. Don't be immature. Oni Mai is surprisingly being in the top 5 for someone. Honestly, I don't blame him. The art style looks pretty nice, but I don't think I'll be able to get around to watching it at any point in time. I still have a big watch list myself, so it's going to take a while to get to that. World God Only Knows. Now, this one is a very niche pick. I don't see enough people talking about World God Only Knows. I do see art of it on Twitter, but I don't see that many people talking about it. Either way, I still recommend watching the show. Vinland Saga. Now, Vinland Saga I have recently watched. I do recommend it. It's a very, very good historical show. If you like Vikings, you'll definitely like this one. I'm pretty sure it ended recently. I don't remember how recent, but I do remember it ended. Or it's still going, I don't remember. I'm forgetting shit. Anyway, we're putting Kablaze's list. I'd say top of A. It's actually pretty good list, pretty diverse. What was Umbre's? Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. Actually, these are pretty the same. They're pretty much the same. A tier. All right. Next Osu player. We're going to Bubble Man. No, not that Bubble Man. This Bubble Man. Yes, that Bubble Man. Bubble Man. His top 5. He couldn't give me one. Again, I think he was busy playing some Osu, but again, he could only watch so many shows, but the one he did tell me he watched because he couldn't think of any more was Journal with Witch. I do not know this show, but I have seen some promo of it, so I can't really rank this high. This will probably go down to F tier as well. So sadly, this list will probably just have to go down to F tier as well. Not enough to go off of, not enough to rank. It's just one. But yeah, I don't blame him. Not that Journal with Witch is a bad show. I haven't watched it, so I can't really tell. But yeah, moving on to Flying Tuna, another big, well-known Osu player. His list is actually quite interesting. So he told me his top 5 are Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, My Hero Academia, and Frieren. Now, if you notice what I noticed while looking at this list, he likes mainly action shonen shows and then Freerun on the side. This list is obviously very basic, very mainstream, but again, I can't blame him for liking that. The shows are actually really good. I have not kept up with Jujutsu Kaisen past season 2. I'm getting heavily spoiled by my brother who's showing me all these gifs and videos of Toji fucking anyway, this list very basic, very basic, but Freerun, fuck, you know, a C. Yeah, I'll give it C, low C. Very basic, still pretty decent shows, but very top of C. Never mind, I lied. Top of C. Better than what Zuri made, but still very, very mainstream. You can watch whatever you want. I don't care what you watch, as long as you watch anime and you enjoy it for what it is. You can watch whatever the fuck you want. But this list, very basic, very mainstream. Next up, we have one of my favorite French Osu players of all time, The Poon. Now, I am disappointed. The Poon doesn't watch anime, sadly. We're gonna have to put him at F. Actually, no. There we go. Oh shit. Boom. He doesn't watch anime. Fuck. I was really hoping for good stuff, but hey, it's fine. If he doesn't watch anime, that's completely fine. I do hope, however, that he has watched Code Lyoko. If you know Code Lyoko, you know ball. Moving on. Next up on the list, we have Akolibed. Now, Akolibed, again, like some other Osu players, he couldn't name 5, but he did name 2. Now, these 2 shows that he really, really likes are Reincarnated as a Slime. Oh, what the fuck? Reincarnated as a Slime and Bleach. Obviously, going in, when I asked Akolibed, I noticed that he has a Rimuru profile picture on both his Twitch and Twitter? Is that right? And so it makes sense that he really, really likes Re-Slime. I don't blame him. That's a pretty good show. I have not caught up to it, but I will get to it eventually. Bleach, however, big 3. I have not watched it, but my sister watches it. A few friends of mine watch it, and they think it's pretty good. I haven't, so I can't really rank it high. For this list, I will have to put it top of F tier. Because 1, he couldn't say anymore. He couldn't think of any more shows on top of his head. Actually, that's a bit too mean. He watches shows, but he couldn't think of any. It's better than anything. Boom, right there. Top of C. No, middle of C, sorry. Middle C. Speaking of music jokes, we have Doremi. I wonder what happened to Fasola Sido. He couldn't tell me 5 shows as well, but that's fine. We're going to rank his first 2 favorite shows. And those are One Piece and Yuru Camp. A big dichotomy here. One Piece being one of the big 3 and probably the most popular big 3 of all time as of 2026, and Yuru Camp, the most laid back chill show of all time, because it's in the name. Yuru Camp translates to laid back camp, because it's all about camping. So I would have to give this list a S tier. I'm kidding. He could only name me 2, but One Piece is doing a shit ton of heavy lifting. Couldn't name 5. Buddy, come on. Top of C. You stay right there. Top of C. Based One Piece, Yuru Camp as well. Good choices. Moving on to the next player, we have Garnt. What? Wait, Garnt? No. Oh, sorry. Grant. My bad. I asked him on his stream if he likes anime. He said he does. And he gave me his top 5. His first 2 are interchangeable, is what he said for his top 1. So, liking anime is a very hard choice, making for a top 5. So, here's what he gave me. He gave me Steins Gate number 1, along with Devilman Crybaby, Reborn as a Vending Machine, Code Geass, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Redo of Healer. Okay, now you may have noticed that he gave me 6, but that's fine. That's completely fine. We're going to remove Redo of Healer from that list because we don't talk about Redo of Healer. That would be a very, very difficult thing to take in for a top 5 or let alone a top 6. Anyway, Steins Gate, another recurring anime on here. Very interesting. A lot of Osu players really like Steins Gate. That's crazy. Devilman Crybaby. He said that Crybaby made him cry because it's a very good show. I don't blame him. If you like anime so much that it makes you cry, Good on you. I have yet to cry to a show. I have watched 3 or 4 of the most well-known anime to make people cry. I have not cried to them yet. Maybe there's a problem with my brain. I don't know. Reborn as a Vending Machine. Now, this is an interesting pick. Probably his guilty pleasure. I think Reborn as a Vending Machine is like one of the first isekai known to be considered isekai slop. I haven't watched it, though, so I can't really fault him for that. Code Geass. Again, Code Geass bringing it back. Very nice. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hell yeah. FMA, everyone's favorite. Perfect show. And we're not going to talk about, we're not going to talk about redo of Healer. So even though I haven't watched all of these shows, I would have to give this list an honest top of B. Can you tell how unsure I am? Yeah, like that. That's it. I'm just leaving it there. That's it. That's it. Moving on. Let's move on to the next person. All right. Last but definitely not. What the fuck? Last but definitely not least, we have Azer, my favorite Canadian Osu player. Let's fucking go. Azer. I asked him for his top 5. He gave me his top 5 while live on his stream. These are Steins Gate at number 1. Again, what the fuck? People love Steins Gate so much. Cloud Knight After Story. Interesting pick. Zankyo no Terror and Bocchi the Rock. Fuck. I'm pretty sure he gave me 5, but I forgot the 5th one. Oh well, he gave me 4, that's fine. Can't be biased because he's Canadian. He likes Bocchi the Rock. He likes Cloud Knight After Story. Cloud Knight After Story, when I watched it, very hard to hit her. Hasn't made me cry. But it's still a really, really good show. Steins Gate being number 1, very nice. I haven't heard of Zankyo no Terror. But after looking at some pictures of it, it looks pretty interesting. I might add it to my watch list. And then Bocchi the Rock, of course, being on there. Hell yeah. Can't be biased, can't be biased, can't be biased. This is going to be an A tier, probably here. Yeah, A tier. A tier. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Objection! And you thought it was going to be over. No, actually, at the time of this recording, I was very lucky enough to have one more entry. This is from Coast or Coasty on Osu. Big man, he came in clutch right at the last minute. I was making this tier list. He gave me his top 5. And one of them is going to be an interesting topic because he gave it to me during the entire explanation of his top 5. This is his list ranked from 1 to 5. Black Clover, Akame ga Kill, Hunter x Hunter, I don't know which one, either the original or 2011. JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and 86. Now, for the honorable mention, he told me in his DM is Your Lie in April, which he said that he feels bad not putting it in his top 5 because it was his first anime he watched and it changed his outlook on life, which hits very deep. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people have gone through that, watching an anime for the first time and then having it impact you very heavily in your day-to-day life. Very interesting. I have watched the first episode of Your Lie in April way back when. I have yet to watch it. Don't hate me, please. I do plan on watching it, and I've heard it makes people cry at the end. I do know the plot. Black Clover, number 1. Interesting. I'm caught up to the Black Clover manga. It's actually a really good shonen. I actually really like it. Probably not like best, like top tier, like top, but it's still like up there on a very, very good shonen show. Akame ga Kill. I know Akame ga Kill. I had the first volume, but I did not end up expanding the collection of that. As you can see, my bookshelf is currently very full of manga. At some point, I might get back into it. I did watch the first episode. I do remember watching the first 2 episodes, actually. First 2 episodes and read the manga. First volume. Pretty decent. I've heard some stuff about it being different from the manga and diverging in different storylines. I don't remember anything after that. Hunter x Hunter. If you've played Osu, you've definitely heard of the name Galnerius. Galnerius are the band that made the opening to Hunter x Hunter. I'm not going to play it because I get copyright strike. Now, if I were to rank this list, I would give it... Oh, shonen heavy though. I'm pretty sure he's watched a shit ton of shows, but the fact that he said Your Lie in April, dude, I can't be biased about this. I can't just put it all on there because of Your Lie in April. Coasty, my boy. Right next to Mirai. Actually, I can't decide. It's pulling on my heartstrings. There. I'll leave it at that. I can't do this anymore, man. Fuck. Okay, I'm recording this again. As of time of recording, another person has given me their list of favorite anime to watch. And I can't fucking believe it. The next person is Project Ace. Bro came in last minute, swooped in and said, hey, I'm going to give you 2 lists for you to put on a tier list. So here they are. The first one is his favorite anime that he's watched. So this is all 5 anime, the best ones he's watched in his opinion, alright? It's My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, again, don't know which one is the original or the 2011, Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan, and Clannad. So just based off of this list, pretty good. Like, of course, you got the famous shonen ones, and then you got the seinen, the very drama-heavy, very action and adult-like Vinland Saga one. You got Attack on Titan, which everyone knows and adores, except for the ending. And then you got Clannad. Clannad being the one that we mentioned before about, what's it called? We talked about Clannad After Story, but this is the first season of Clannad, so before After Story. That's a pretty good show, I'm not gonna lie. Based off of this list, I would give it like a solid high B, low A, high B. Clannad is doing all the heavy lifting here. From Alchemist as well. High B. High B. I'll give it a high B. And for the second list of top 5s, he gave me it ranked, but also the shows he would watch countless times and go back to. So this is basically, I think it's like his favorite shows that he would go back to and watch for like forever and ever. And it goes like this from 1 to 5, Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Initial D, and a majority of slice of life shows. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Everyone, you know what? Since every single one of these people, except you, Poon, since everyone here watches anime and they like anime, they're all going in S tier. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Poon, you stay right where you are. Everyone likes anime. Everyone watches anime. Everyone gets S tier. Fuck it. You know what? This is after. Everyone just get S tier. Fuck it. Fuck this video. I just want to quickly make another update to this tier list. This is fucking bad timing. The video was already ready to upload, and I forgot that I sent Milkteism himself the same request, asking him his top 5 favorite anime. And fuck me, dude. He responded a week ago. So this is his top 5s. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Boogie Pop Phantom, Samurai Champloo, Durara, and Frieren. As he says, it's not in order, but they're all 10s for him. Fuck me, I guess. Alright, if I were to rank this out of on a fucking tier list, I'm just giving this an S tier, dude. This is, oh my god. Thank you, Milkteism. You're a great sport. So what is the main takeaway of this video? It is the fact that Osu players do watch anime. Even though the game features anime songs in it, it has anime aesthetics to it. Peppy got inspired by a Japanese game. Just goes to show that Osu players like anime, okay? Just based off of the lists and the tier list that I just made. And everyone that watched anime, except you, Poon, everyone that watched anime likes anime. It makes sense. So there it is. That is my tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I will never make another tier list ever again.